What would you say is the favorite car that you've worked on?
So the favorite car of all time was a Lamborghini Murcielago. It was always like my dream car. I was always wanting to own one of them. It's an old Lamborghini. Doors go up. It's a manual V12. Never thought I'd actually own one of them. And I thought as well, with the stuff I do, it's no point in me going out and buying like an immaculate car, because it doesn't make any sense for what I do, the story of what I do, anything like that. So it makes perfect sense for me to buy a crashed one and rebuild it. And didn't think any of these Murcielagos would ever come up crashed because they're so rare. But yeah, I got a chance to buy one from it was a track experience company where you pay to go on these track experiences and enjoy a car for a day. And one of them was used as a track experience car, and I think the engine went on it. It blew up. Someone had tried to take it all apart to fix it and couldn't manage to. Again, it's a really rare, it's a hard car to work on, and it just sat there. It sat there for 7 years in their workshop.
Wow.
And they called me up and said, we've seen your YouTube videos. I don't know if you fancy a project. And I thought, a Murcielago, I'm never going to get the chance to buy one of them ever again. And I bought it. And actually from buying that, it was the first sort of engine rebuild I've ever done. And that's when my dad started getting involved in the channel then.
Yeah.
Because he's been a mechanic. He loves doing the engine rebuilds. He was retired at the time. He's retired and he was just divvying around looking for work here and there. And he says, I'll help you with the engine rebuild on that. Sounds interested. And then he sort of come onto the channel, and now people prefer him over me. It's like,
he's a big character.
Yeah, people love him on the channel. So like, again, it's like a different type of audience. Like the older guys relate more to my dad, and then also it's got different type of humor, and he didn't want to talk in front of the camera at start, and then eventually now he's just
thrown into it.
They're filming a video as we speak now about one of the cars. So they're back filming a video on the cars, but yeah, he loves it now, and he's become a celebrity in himself.
There was actually one video that I saw that you did for your dad, but you bought a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And at the time, he had no idea that this was going to be the case, but you rebuilt this, and then at the end, you give it to your dad as a surprise.
Yeah, so we filmed...
But he worked on it.
Yeah, so we'd filmed a full series on rebuilding. We knew he liked Ferraris. Every time we'd gone anywhere, oh, yeah, look at that Ferrari. It's so much better built than a Lamborghini. And was like, so me and Matt, my cameraman, was saying, we've got to get him like a Ferrari somehow, but how can we do it in a way that he's not going to know? So we found this Ferrari, it needed an engine rebuild. Again, it was a track experience place, and he helped rebuild the engine and everything. And we was hoping he wouldn't, like, as he's worked on it, started to hate it, but he really enjoyed it. It was like, this is way better than the Lamborghini. We slowly got it up. When we finally got it fixed and back on the road, we let him drive it for the first time. I was like, oh, you drive it for the first time. Like, you've rebuilt it. We let him take out on it. When we got to at the end of the first drive, we got some new wheels for it. And then we said, right, it's all done. Everything from now, if anything goes wrong with it, you've got to fix it. It sort of looked at us like, what? Why is that? We said, well, it's now your car. And then he was absolutely gassed.
It's such a good video.
It was so
That's
so
every man's
good.
dream, eh? Buying a dad like a Ferrari or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like his baby now. He loves it. Like, he always keeps it clean. He only brings it out when it's sunny. Like, he loves it's like something that, again, I'd never would have been able to do. And like, I love that I've been able to do that. It's so good, and he loves it as well. He's never been into like supercars or anything like that. He doesn't see the point of spending that much money on a car which can get you from A to B. But if it's given you, then
that's
such a dad mentality, by the way, isn't it? Like, this gets you from A to B. That's all a bunch of nonsense.
That's it. Yeah. When you've worked on them your whole life, and he's worked on them for like customers and stuff, they become a nose. Like, he knows like how they're built, and he knows that a Ferrari is built out of nuts and bolts, the same nuts and bolts as put together with a Fiat or something like that. So he knows what they're like, so he doesn't see the worth in them. He's like, oh, the road tax expensive and running it's expensive, but
now he's got one. He's like, I don't mind paying the road tax.
He's bought Ferrari Ray-Bans and everything. He's like flexing it. Yeah, he's probably flexing
got the matching kit when he goes in the car.
He's got a full kit wanker of it in the car.
Proper.
Is there a car that you have yet to work on that you've got maybe your eyes on, or just
I would love to do, again, I always want to push myself to do something more and more extreme each time and learn how they are. But these hypercars, like the Paganis, the Koenigsegg's.
Oh my God.
Lewis Hamilton's Pagani, he owned one of them. It got specially made for him. And he actually had a little crash in it in Monaco.
I've seen the clip of that, because a bunch of fans were like filming it.
Yeah. It was, he had a small crash in it there. And I think he sold it after that. I think it was like 10 million euros. He sold it to someone. and I think they live in Wales. I can't.
No
remember the
way. There's
exact-
no way. Some fella in Wales.
I'm sure.
Type
I
it in.
can't. I could be completely wrong.
What was
here.
the type of car again?
It was a Pagani, a Pagani. It crashed it in Monaco. It was only a small knock, but again, because these cars are so rare.
A-N-I.
Vagina.
That's it. That's
There
the
you
one
go.
there. So that top left there, that's not when Hamilton crashed it. That's when this other geezer crashed it. I can't. Do you know what?
Looks like he's actually.
That looks like Wales
done it in.
Somebody.
in the background.
Yeah, that is Wales. So
Yeah.
there's actually footage of that crash. There's
He
a woman.
completely fucked that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
apparently they're really, really sketchy to drive. Like they're a proper handful.
I think
And-
he do. I remember Lewis Hamilton saying it was not an easy drive.
Yeah, he said it was
Says
sketchy.
that
The
difficult.
guy who owns it in Wales, it's doing my head in now. I swear he owns like a bathroom company or something like that. It's like,
but I'm telling you, see people that
What do you
have
do?
those businesses,
Toilets.
they're the ones with the peas.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
The men who make like ice cubes and stuff, they
ice
are
cube.
making the real
oh,
money.
is that the geezer?
There
What's
you-
his name?
Money down a drain.
Bathroom
8
tycoon. There you
Bathroom
go.
tycoon, yes.
There you go. What's his name? It'll be at the top,
Mark
right?
Radcliffe.
Yeah.
It's
Mark
not
Rag.
Victoria Plumbing,
Victorian
is it?
plumbing, it says. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Victorian
so
plumbing.
so weirdly enough,
Yep.
this chap he used to be a customer of the place that I worked at, the Ford Performance place, before I quit my job.
Wow.
So he used to buy Ford. Cos was a proper car guy, this guy, and he's self-made guy as well. He used to sell like mobile phones from his garage or something like that, and then he found you could buy cheap bathrooms from like China, and then he started doing it from his garage, and it slowly built up, and it became a massive
Company.
a massive thing that he built up. This obviously Victoria Plumbing is huge now, but you know, like we've seen where he lives, we've seen his house, his car collection, and it's crazy. And then like we've seen that he bought that, and the crash he had in it. There's footage online of someone was filming it come past, and it lost control under a bridge, got completely smashed up. I don't know what's happened to the car yet, but usually these cars, again, because they're so 10 million euros is crazy.
That no one's paying
The car-
out.
That's it. So normally they go back to Pagani and they'll fix it because it's so rare, and then it'll get put back on the road. But if some way he's checking
Some company down.
what the hell is going on.
So I'm wanting to find his net worth.
No, he's a billionaire. That's all you need to know, man.
Oh my! It'd probably be like £5, like you know, like these
Oh
guys.
yeah.
No, I think he's worked his way up as well. He's built it from scratch. So like quite. Oh, was that his net worth there? I can't.
That was
see
what
it.
he sold Victoria Plumbing for.
Oh, he actually sold it.
Oh no, but
Well,
that's
he
not.
may-
Can't be that.
he maybe
Can't be
bought
that
it.
much.
Yeah.
Because then he spent
I don't know.
almost half on the car.
Yeah, that's the crazy. But
So what you think is going back to the going back to Pagani, but you just don't know where it is right now.
yeah, so these cars, it's sort. I think there's going to be a sort of glass ceiling with the cars that I can rebuild, because when they get to a certain amount of money, they just get sent back to the dealership to be repaired, or they just get completely squashed and never to be seen again. So they don't want people like me to repair them, but there must be a way somehow how I can get my hands on a car like this, whether someone's had a crash in it and then maybe they're not insured or something like that, and they're like,
Yeah.
Matt, you need to bail me out here, and then that. So like I just
Yeah.
manifest it, put it out there.
Look, if any of you guys own a hypercar and you fucked it, give him a ring. Or if anyone knows where our man Mark Ratcliffe has hidden this knackered Pagani, let
On the
Matt
insurance,
know.
I mean, 10 million is a bit wild.
What do you reckon you'd pay for the Pagani?
Under $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Mark's just clicked off the video. Fucking pointless. This.
Do you know what? We could sort of deal out. We could sort of deal out. Maybe we'll repair it and we can work together.
Victoria Plumbing brand deals.
Yeah, we'll put Victoria Plumbing on the
Do
side.
you guys need a toilet?
We can have a cabinet on the back of it.
Yeah, you had a tent on the Rolls Royce. You could have a bathroom on the
why
Pagani.
not? Why not? But yeah, that's it. I think we're going to hit a ceiling with it, but I really want to get my hands on a hypercar to see if they are. I know they're all like handmade and like they're meant to be really, really particular and like, you know, like an expensive watch. They're meant to be built like that. Like, and I'd love to get my hands on, start taking apart to see if it actually is really like that. Because a lot of the time you find that they're not like that. You find they're built out of Lego
The same
pieces.
thing as before.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm really interested to find out whether it is like that or not. But we'll see.